Hey guys, bike blogger here. On my way home from work. Step it up. 21 miles per hour. One thing I noticed as the day wore on and when I went out for my lunch ride is that my brake pads are wearing out. I'm gonna need to get new pads soon, maybe. There's a train. Yeah, so tonight's topic will be bike care, bike maintenance, or in the case of this topic, specifically for winter, and in my experience, there's only a few things you need to watch out for. I already sort of covered salt, but you should focus on three things. At least that's the way I look at it in my experience so far, although I've only gone through half of my first winter really commuting by bike. So there's a lot more experienced people than me, but this is coming from somebody who's sort of just getting started. So for other people who might be getting started, you don't need to feel weird if you hadn't thought about these things, so I just figured them out myself. So anyway, enough beating around the bush. First thing is drivetrain. Actually, I guess the three things I want to cover here are just really things you need to keep oiled. And that's about it. There isn't a whole lot of more to it than that. Drivetrain, so that's just your chain pretty much, and anything the chain runs on, keep it oiled. Second, brake levers. Oh my gosh, your brake levers, gotta keep those oiled. I've had issues where, you know, when it's really cold, they'd freeze, you know. Not a huge deal. I mean, you just squeeze them a few times and they start breaking loose. I haven't actually had a case where my mind's wandering. Haven't actually had a case where there was freezing rain and I left my bike outside. I haven't encountered that so far. Honestly, this winter has been sort of mild in the Midwest, United States. But if memory serves me correctly, last year in 2014, there was a big snowstorm in February, and we still got like another week of January until it's February. So we can certainly have all sorts of crazy snowstorms and ice storms, but so far sort of mild this year. At least that's the way I feel like it is right now, because it is pretty mild right now for winter. So I'll make a right. So yeah, brake levers, keep them oiled. Very important. Let's see. This guy parked out in the middle of the street. Okay. Some weird stuff going on at night. Let's see. So keep your drivetrain oiled, keep your brake levers oiled. You squirt a little bottle of oil and on the pivot points. That should be good enough. And then thirdly, but not least importantly, is your bike lock. If you're like me and you locked your bike outside, you don't take it into work, or you can't take it into work, or you don't want to bother taking it into work, and you leave it outside unprotected, not under a in a garage or anything, you need to make sure your bike lock is well oiled in the shackles and in the keyhole. Very easy thing you can do to make sure that it is locked. Boy, those brakes sound horrible. Is okay, I need to turn around here. All these cars are coming though. Usually I do it. We're gonna do it right here. Usually I don't have a problem, but wow. It's past 7 o'clock and there's a lot of cars out here. Duck under the power pole. I'm gonna get myself hurt someday. But yeah, make sure you keep the shackles and the keyhole nicely oiled. You shouldn't have any issues. Okay, nice and quiet. To the left. Because you could come back to your bike in the worst case scenario, and your lock is locked to your bike and it's frozen. How horrible is that? That hasn't actually happened to me. Although I did get one scare a week or two ago, thinking that that was the case. You know, it was horrible road. It was frozen, but it actually wasn't. I just shaked it around a bit, and everything was okay. Got it to work. Okay, coast is clear. So that's it for tonight. Just, you know, tip of the day, tip of the night. Keep those things oiled. Drivetrain, brake levers, and bicycle lock. Good idea to keep those lubricated. I'm sure I'm forgetting other things, but so far those are the things I've encountered. And in fact, I probably do need to oil my chain again. Haven't done it in a while. Go up this way. It was really nice earlier today. I was for lunchtime. Didn't even have to wear a coat. Oh man. 1 week of January left and I still have my Christmas tree up. I don't know if other people are like me, as bad as me about getting something like that put away. Spend all that time putting it up and then ends up, I don't know if I've had a Christmas tree still up in the living room into February. I don't want to make a precedent for that, so I need to get that taken down. Keep telling myself I'll do it on the weekend. I just need to do it one weeknight. I got more time. Wow, I'm getting pretty sweaty under my coat. Like I said, it's pretty darn mild, even though the temperature's maybe like 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Isn't totally mild. Let's go this way. I feel real good today. It's a Tuesday night. This guy's making a left up here, so I'll just come and join him. He's gonna get in my way otherwise. Get behind everybody here, I guess. Wow. There's a lot of traffic here today. Oh, this guy's going right now. Probably annoyed by my bright light. Now's my chance. Gotta get through this intersection. Good deal. So I think I just about covered that. Bicycle care in the winter. There's not a lot you gotta do. In terms of the salt, I'd suggest a damp cloth and then dry it off. Don't leave it wet. Otherwise you cause those little salt particles to really infiltrate your stuff and you don't want that. See you guys next time.